will let you know. So everyone might think, that came like a heart attack to me, but I was really happy because now I was allowed to do Everest work full time. So there is no more office work. So that's the kind of passion I had in helping others. Then what happened? So there was a limit. Every day they will call me 30 minutes. They tell me, how I should improve my performance, all those stuff. But there was a limit. I thought, okay, 2007 December is the limit. If I'm not going to get a career which is related to social work, I'm going to quit Cognizant. So that's the decision I made. So by October, November, when they call me for call inside a meeting room to scold me, I will always think, okay, it's only December, I'm going to hear all those scoldings, and however, I'm going to quit if I'm not going to get a CSR job. And that's where I noted, so when I started Everest, Cognizant, I always told Cognizant, great company to work. I just love Cognizant culture. They always keep motivating people who try to do different things there. They started keeping an eye on me on what I was doing there. So they noted, okay, there are thousands of associates who go and do community service every month, then why not Cognizant officially launch a CSR forum which can reach out to the needy. So that was the thought. And when Cognizant clocked $1 billion, Cognizant gave iPad as a gift to all its Cognizant associates. And Cognizant clocked $2 billion in 2007. And by that time, there was a thought, okay, when we clocked $1 billion, we gifted our associates an iPod. Now we clocked $2 billion. Why can't we gift something to others? And that's why they thought, okay, why can't we gift education? And that's why Cognizant Outreach was born. I still remember during the 2006-2007, the period when I was working in Advanced Java, I reached out to many people in Cognizant asking that I need a career in CSR. But the problem is, okay, so you are working in Java, if you are asked a career in .NET, probably we might have helped you out. But there is no job role called CSR career in Cognizant, and you are asking for that. There is no department called CSR so far. And when Outreach was started, I was very happy. But there came the risk. So I went to my manager, I told I want to join Cognizant Outreach. And he told, okay. And I was put inside a vice president cabin who was telling me what are the risks you are going to take, because you are going to shift from a promising career of a technology career to a CSR career. So these are the risks. They told me, the career growth will be less compared to an IT industry, because the IT industry, ITP brings revenue to the company, but CSR is not a department which is going to bring revenues. So they told, career growth may be comparably less to an IT person. Then says no on-site opportunities. You cannot go to US, UK. So probably after this speech, I never dreamt of going to US. So, and the risk of losing the job at Russian, as I told you, we're not a team who are going to bring revenue. So you may lose your job anytime. So these are the risks which he told me. I told, okay, no issues. My passion is towards CSR, so I want to opt for a CSR career. And they allowed me. After that, what happened is just magic. So now my passion is my job. It's no more a job. I never call it as a job here. I just call it as a passion. So you remember the story of the notebook, the Vignesh I was speaking about, right? Who is not able to buy the long-size notebook. So that was deep inside my heart. So after I joined Outreach, now Outreach is a Cognizant initiative. Cognizant allocates funds to Outreach every year. So there's a lot of funds available. So that's why I launched this notebook drive, where, so apart from what Cognizant is giving us funds, Cognizant Associates is also given a platform to donate money. And in 2008, we thought of helping one school in Thorepakam, a government school, by giving notebooks. And we started collecting funds. At the end, we end up collecting funds for 10 schools. And now, after 3 years, we have given 3.5 lakhs notebooks to 50,000 plus students. Then, the very first prize which I got in school is during my 10th standard. Till 10th standard, I have never got a single prize. During 10th standard, I got a sketch packet as a prize. I went to assembly, got it from the headmistress, and I was very happy, I got something. The reason, when I analyzed back, I thought there are two things. There is no one around me to motivate me to participate in various competitions. There's no motivation at all. Number two, there is no open to all competitions also. What happened, a teacher will come there, they'll tell, hey, see, you score first rank, right? Okay, you come and participate in essay competition because he can mug up a lot and he can come and participate. Go, you will draw well, right? Okay, you come and participate in drawing competition. Then what about students who perform mediocrely? What about the average students? So they are never given a platform to come and participate. So that was deep inside my mind. Then I thought, okay, now I have a CSR career. Let me give this opportunity. That's how talent was born, which was an inter-school competition. And now it happens in 75 schools across India where students are given an open opportunity. Anyone can come and participate and they can win prizes. So CSR career given me an opportunity to, in many of the schools where I went, there's no restrooms. Many girls dropped out after 8th standard just because there is no restroom in a school. And in some schools, the same restroom is being used by both boys and girls. So they have different break time. So, okay, so 11 to 11:15 is for boys, 11:15 to 11:30 is for girls. So that's the kind of schools we are working with. And I still remember, from 6th to 8th, I was sitting in floors. So I thought, why can't we do a bench desk project? And we distributed bench and desk to 40 schools. Now 15,000 students are happily sitting in the schools. We gave science lab, computer lab to 23 schools, and library set up in 50 plus schools. So this is what the magic happened after I joined CSR. So we partnered with close to 90 schools across India. I'm not just talking about Chennai, it's across India because Cognizant has its presence in more than 6 cities in India. And we work with 26 orphanages and other organizations, and we touched more than 3 lakhs lives in the past 3 years. So here are some of the lessons. So there may be 1 or 2 lessons which you need to carry with you as well, So sacrifice anything to achieve your passion, but do not sacrifice your passion. I never sacrifice my passion, So even when they put me inside a meeting room and keep scolding, I know, what I clearly know what I was doing was wrong, but my heart says, no, Karthi, technology is not your job. You need to go to CSR. So never sacrifice your passion. And try with passion and hope, you can do the unimaginable. I never thought that, Cognizant will start a CSR wing after taking, Everest and other similar grassroots groups as an inspiration. So they now allocate crores and crores of rupees as budget to do the CSR wing. I cannot even imagine whether I can able to raise funds for at least 1 crore. So that's something unimaginable happen. The more risk I have taken, the more recognition I have got. So I have already spoken about the risk there. In the next slide, I will speak about the recognition which I have got. And it does not matter where you are and who you are and where you are from. So what matters what you do with what you have. So I was from a very small village called RNE in Telangana district. I never thought okay, I am not the person who can do CSR work. So if you think that you can do it, it doesn't matter where you are and who you are. And people are ready to help, they only need a trigger. I told, right, so everyone is passionate to help others, but they just need a trigger. That's why after outreach has been started, and it's been 3 years time now, we have 9,000 people as volunteers in Cognizant who is doing community service. And anyone can make a difference. Remember, anyone can make a difference. It includes you also. So it includes you too. And teamwork really works. Yes, now we have 9 people fully committed to CSR work in Cognizant, and all these achievements which I have spoken earlier is not possible without a teamwork. And here's the recognition part I was coming. You remember one of the risks they told us I cannot get promotions very often. And my first promotion came after I joined Outreach only. So I got 2 promotions after joining Outreach. and has been selected as one of the 2 volunteers to ring the NASDAQ bell in New York. So what happened is, we are a company with 1,25,000 people, and when Cognizant was selected to ring the bell in NASDAQ, our CEO thought, okay, why can't we take 2 people from our organization who have done very good community service to ring the bell along with us. So from a company of 1,25,000 to select 2 people is much different. I'm very proud that I am one of them. And the next one is I'm selected as the best person of the year 2010 by the magazine called Pudhiya Thalaimurai. So you have the pictures which is taken in NASDAQ. So he's our CEO Frank, and I was standing here. I was the youngest and shortest in the entire crowd. So that's it from my side. So if your passion is CSR and you really want to make a difference, please go ahead and choose your career as CSR. There are actually there is no risk at all as long as you perform. So that's my message. Thanks a lot. Keep making a difference. Thank you.
Thank you for that inspiring speech, sir. Thank you. I would now like to ask our Vice Principal to please give Mr. Chandramohan a memento.